get into it.
What's going on, guys? Tony Sentmanat here, aka Real World Tactical, and today I got a treat for you. We have 6 first Phorm athletes that have been brought around from around the country, and they're going to be doing a defensive tactics seminar with me and Diego DeVero at my gym down here in Miami, Florida. We're going to be covering striking, kicking, punching, groundwork, jiu-jitsu, grappling, all that type of ordeal, right? The whole goal is, I'm a huge proponent on a survival mindset, a non-victim mindset, right? Okay, there are no victims. You have to have a survival mindset. You have to have a mindset that you are unbreakable. And that is what we are going here today. You need to learn how to defend yourself physically. You have to learn how to make sure that nobody can break you mentally, okay, emotionally. So that's what they're gonna be going over today. It's gonna be 8 hours of intense training, mixed martial arts style stuff, and stay tuned. To become proficient in a martial art, okay, one day is just not going to be enough, right? You have to do hundreds and thousands of repetitions in any movement pattern, okay, to become proficient in it, okay? Movement pattern, what is a movement pattern? A basic movement pattern is just anything that your body does that it will mimic that same movement over and over and over again, right? Hence a punch, right? So just any basic punch. When you go to punch, right, there's so many things, so many elements to just a punch that you have to do over and over and over and over again. So you get to the point where when you're moving around, no matter what you do, bang, it just comes out, right? Boom, you don't think about what you're doing anymore, okay? And that's the point, right? When you're doing jiu-jitsu, groundwork, grappling, fighting, anything you do in any sport, right? Baseball, basketball, whatever, you'll see that those guys do thousands of hours of training before they become good. And then you become good, and you're just good. Then you have to do another 10,000 hours of training to become great. And then you have to do another 10,000 hours to be fucking the elite, the 1%ers. Think about that for a split second of how hard it is to become great or phenomenal at something. So what we're doing today is almost like an eye-opener. There's going to be I'm going to open your eyes to a lot of different things, but the main thing is you see what you're capable of doing. Because remember, out there in the real world, there's no mats. You're fighting on cement, on grass, next to a tree, next to a car. And that's what changes the entire thing. Because I don't have to be a tough guy. I can be a girl, or whatever it may be, in defending myself against a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and somehow or some way just grab my hand and push his head back, or even when he's fighting or trying to pull me in, and I just do this as a girl, boom, and you hit your head on concrete, and the fight is over. Boom, that's all it takes. And I can tell you that I've this much pressure on the back of someone's head on concrete will render them unconscious completely. Go to sleep. So it doesn't take much, right? So just these little concepts are what I want to put in your brain. What are we going to go over today? Right now, we're going to start with actually, you know what? Get your shoes on real quick. I want to go outside real quick and go over a couple things. The most important thing in any street survival, urban survival style ordeal is situational awareness, okay? When you walk out of these stores, something to take always into consideration, right? As you have cars, most of the time, they're going to pick their victims. They're going to pick people that are oblivious and delusional and are in their own fucking little world and have no idea what's going on around them. They're going to pick people that are weaker than them, okay? That they look that they're weaker. So your posture means something, okay? And they're going to pick people that are entertained doing something that they shouldn't be doing, okay? That is 90% of the time. So you always have to keep that in your brain. What does that mean? Meaning that if I'm walking and there's a guy in that car and I have to go to my car and I look at that guy and I'm looking at him, as I'm walking, I'm looking at him, and he makes eye contact with me, right? And I look and then I keep doing what I do, and then I do this and I look again and then go like that, he's gonna realize that I see you, motherfucker, right? And I am not scared of you, right? I'm not like, oh, right? So that alone automatically sends a message to a person, right? That's gonna do a crime. That automatically sends to them as like, well, this person may not back down. This person may not give in to whatever I want to do. Why am I going to pick them? So that is your first, because they don't want a problem. They want to come up to you, give me your stuff, and you're like, right? But if they see your posture, how you walk, how your demeanor is, as you look, as you're scanning and you're looking at things, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, well, damn, we just made eye contact and she didn't even flinch or he didn't even flinch. Why am I gonna fuck with this person? Because I know this person might give me a fucking problem. And that's what they don't want. They don't want the maybe or the might. They want the I know for sure that person is gonna be a weak guy. If you end up, what we were talking about, if you end up getting attacked while you're in the middle of getting up, all right, you're gonna always think heel, knee, heel, knee, heel, knee. Okay, so your whole goal is that leg that's coming in, that lead leg, as I'm doing this, as I'm here, and the guy comes to attack me, I'm going to heel and then catch his knee here. And all I'm gonna do is extend, put it all forward into him, and it's gonna go down to the ground. And then you decide on what you wanna do, whether you wanna continue or you wanna engage. So that's one of the things, that's the last option, right? That's the last thing you want to do. First thing is disengage. Second thing is try to get up off the first thing is to get up on your knee. So now you have a better playing field, you're not on your back anymore. Second one is disengage, and then the guy comes to attack you, then you're gonna go straight for the knee with the heel, okay? All right, so now let's talk about the knife stuff. This is the ending of the day. So this is a straight blade and it's a fixed blade, right? Doesn't fold, it's not a folder. This is probably, I would say, the most effective knife for self-defense there is. Why? Because if this is on your belt, or this is wherever, when you come out, it's automatically ready to cut to do whatever it needs to defend you, right? So this is a fake, see, this is not sharp. Yeah. This is your regular blade, okay? So blade is something, if I have this behind myself and you attack me or for whatever reason it is, at that point, okay? There are so many things that you do, other side, do it again, whichever side you want. So at this point, let's say the guy comes with a knife, he's overpowering me, and I'm like, oh shit. Even if he punches me and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, clam, he just caught a fucking stab right to the fucking lung. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's done. Now, if I had a gun, this is the thing about guns, okay? If I have the gun here, right, appendix, right, like how we had it yesterday, and you go to grab me, bam, and then whatever happens, bam, you hit me a couple times. Now I go like this.
Oh, I'll see it. I'll just keep going.
Automatically.
I'll just go 2-on-1.
Right off the bat.
Like
Yeah, that's it right there. So you're gonna go ahead and the gun. So the gun's gonna come out. I have to turn the gun. If I know what I'm doing, what I'll do is as soon as I go to do that, like say we're coming here, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna create this distance here, and then bam, 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 right? But let's just say you go, oh, when I do this, he's gonna go straight for the gun.
Yeah.
Right? The knife never happens. So this is the difference between a knife and a gun. The gun only has one way out. It can shoot you this way, right? So if you move it this way, it can't hurt you. Move it down to the ground, it can't hurt you up there. This blade, when he goes to go for the blade, and he goes to grab this hand, and I do this, I just cut his fucking hand right off.
Yeah. Tendons and everything, I'll just...
His hand's worthless. Okay? Right? Same exact thing. You went to grab me, go to grab me. Right? I just cut his hand there. Right? So I missed him. Let's say I cut his hand there, boom. I miss him on the second one. Now we're created that distance, and I keep coming at him.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna take off running, right? That's it. It's over. The fight is over, and you didn't kill the guy. Right. But you completely incapacitated to a point where he's not. He's gonna be, oh shit, and all the inside of the arm and all that. That's all your tendons and ligaments. So understand this: if anybody ever goes to attack you and they're overpowering you, and I'm on my knees and I'm doing like this, right? And I come to pull this blade out, I want to go on the inside of the arm. I don't want to go on the outside of the arm, inside here, inside bicep. All right? That'll discapacitate pretty much his hands will go numb completely. You have total control of his arms. okay? If you're here on the floor, the next thing you want to go for is a femoral artery right inside the leg. Boom. He'll bleed out in 20 seconds, okay? So from here, we'll go a little bit faster. So here, grab, boom. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6.
Yeah.
So that was about 4 or 5 seconds, less than that, maybe 3 seconds. I cut his femoral artery, I took out his lung, I took out his arm, and I cut him in the throat twice. By the time that he steps 5 steps there, he'll be dead.
Yeah, I was just passing
Quick,
out from
right?
the wounds.
So that's the problem. Now, let's just add more to this. Jared, come here. Julian, all for you. Here, 4 guys. Here's the blade. Go for the blade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, sure.
Now, here's the difference.
Oh,
I have a gun now. Get back close again. That's it. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Pick up the knife.
It's over. Even if when you go to, let's say, even if you went to do this and I did
I
this,
just boom.
bang, I just got popped right here.
Yeah.
Even if I go, boom, I caught you, right? This other guy hits me, bang. Now he just attacked me. Now you're gonna go for the gun,
And I'll just keep going,
And-
keep
yes,
going,
yeah.
keep
You're
going.
welcome, guys. Sacrifice myself for you guys.
You know, and if God forbid that ever happens, but if that were to happen where you got attacked and you did have a gun, the proper thing to do wouldn't be that. The proper thing to do is if you have 4 guys, if you have this is a scenario and I'm going back, right? I don't want to stay here. Never gonna pull my gun here. At this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this and go and attack.
Yeah, just swing away. Yeah,
Pop, 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 pop. Everybody's dead.
swing away.
You know, I'm gonna throw one guy. Yeah, and it's usually gonna be
Small guy.
power. Well, no. It's my power side because if everybody's attacking me this way, I'm gonna always do here. Why? Because I want to circle this way on the right side as I'm going this way. So I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show you just how deadly and when it opens your eyes, that it doesn't matter how much shit you know or whatever it may be. A guy that knows how to use a blade is very deadly at a close scenario situation. Anything where I can literally just touch you. If I can touch you and I have a knife and I know how to use it, any limb that is held or whatever is a cut limb. Okay? So then we're gonna go into number 1. Okay? We're gonna go from most lethal to less lethal, right? Most lethal in a knife. If you have a knife and you carry a knife, or arteries. Arteries is what's gonna kill you. Okay? Artery. Okay? Those are your 2 main arteries that you will bleed out within 20 seconds if you're cut with a blade. Here.
That's all it is, 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah. If I go like this to you, you're gonna naturally, and this is the instinct for every single person, but fuck who you are. Yeah, you're going straight for your neck.
Your heart rate is gonna go even.
And there was a guy not too long, remember the video, the guy kept walking, I cut him and he goes like this, he goes,
And then a big
boom! He just fell on the floor and died. Some guy that was instigating another guy with a blade, and the guy was like, and the guy goes, what? He just nipped him.
Damn.
On the video, he died. He's unconscious dead. Seen the other one where the guy is just like this, and he just goes, wham! One time, and walked away, put his book bag back on. The guy goes like this, he goes, his blood was going like this. He goes, boom, down to a knee, boom, down to the floor, dead. Okay, so arteries, number 1, most lethal, okay? Number 2, decapacitating. Ligaments on the inside, okay? Here, Achilles, okay? Inside, here, okay? Inside of the arm. This will decapitate this. Achilles will, all your walking ability, okay? All that. So if you're on the floor, you're here, and the guy's pounding on you, and you're feeling unconscious, oh shit, he's gonna grab his leg, it's gonna go straight down to his leg. Yeah.
Straight up.
You better hope you don't go to that ground, because I'm gonna stab that bitch
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
fucking
if
neck.
you
But if he goes backwards, he'll be fine, he'll survive that day.
cut your Achilles,
Yeah. So it'll be that first one will be here, 1 to decapitate, and the other one will be right here. Slap right to his thing, okay? That's worst case scenario. So that's the incapacitation. Also, another incapacitation, very important for the girls, for the women, okay? Lungs, all right? Stabbing in the lung, okay? In between the bones, the ribs, okay? Once that lung is punctured, it will start to put blood inside the lung, which you will, he will eventually die because he won't be able to breathe. With one lung, he'll be able to live, but if you were to stab both, where you were to go boom, 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 that's it, it's over. And then the other thing would be obviously just regular muscle stuff outside, you know, all this stuff. This is all fine. You stab in the stomach, anywhere in this, any of this organs, all this, you can stab, you could get stabbed there 3 or 4 times and you're gonna survive for minutes. Long time, okay? The bleeding is gonna happen from the inside out. Will not happen on the outside, so you're not gonna see a lot of blood. But what you will see is the stomach starts to grow from the inside. And eventually, yeah, you're gonna bleed out, you're gonna die on the inside. But it's gonna take a long time because the body takes a while for air, it takes a while.
Damn.
You know, and then you're gonna have, like, if it gets the intestines or something, your intestine starts to come out, your shit, the feces starts to go into your other shit, and the bacteria, all that, you're probably gonna end up shitting out of a colostomy bag for the rest of your life. So that's just the way that it works here. Obviously, if you stab somebody in the fucking heart, they're gonna die. You know, anything in the heart always kills a person. The neck, carotid artery, that's obviously lethal. Anything in the face, believe it or not, anything in the face, even stabbing in the face, right, cutting in the face, they're gonna live. They should live. Okay. The only thing where they might die is if you hit the temple. Boom, right into the temple, they're gonna die. And I've done a shit ton of demos with my knife, where I put my knife, I literally just go like this. I don't even put any pressure. I just go like this, right through the fucking the skull.
Yeah.
You know, and it goes in like that fucking deep.
The dummy skull or like natural?
Like no, the skull, the ballistic advantage skull, which is that's literally like.
demos.
Bro, I know demos. I was like, what kind of demo you demoing, dude?
The ballistic advantage. Yeah, the guys who do those things, those dummies with the brain and the bones and all that shit, you know. The only one thing you have to remember, there's actually 2 things you have to remember, but the most important thing is 2-on-1. Say it with me, 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Knife, 2-on-1. Okay, so 2-on-1 means 2 hands to 1. 2 hands to every 1 hand. The blade is in 1 hand. The only chance you have of survival, if you're even going to survive, is having 2 hands on his 1 hand. Okay, the hardest part is getting that hand. That is the hardest part. Okay, and the second hardest part is controlling the hand to the point where that it cannot cut you, no matter what he does. Right, so that's your second hardest part. Worst case scenario. So what we're gonna do is today we're going to practice, which is the most important thing. Number 1, as soon as the knife comes out, as soon as you see that blade, however it is the blade, whether it's tight here, whether it's out here, he has to attack you to get to you. Okay? You have to counter at the end of the day, no matter how you look at it. So the only thing you could do, it's only one way, is as soon as he does whatever he does, bam, both hands, straight. Now when I do this, it is not like this. It is not like this. It is not like this. It is here. How do you see that? All right, come on, however you will. No, come on me for real. There it is right there. Okay?
And look, he keep the knife away from my other hand.
I'm gonna go with that right now. So watch, so this is what I did. All I did was retreat 2 times and then attack, right? The reason I did that was, he is already feeling like the attacker. He's already feeling like the attacker, right? So he thinks, hey, this guy's on the run. So you act almost like, oh shit, he's coming, and all of a sudden, oh shit, and you see right when this is naturally, he's gonna do this. It's gonna go back and forth a little bit. You wanna get it to where it's almost on the back end of it, so as it comes, hey, that's what we're doing. Look at my hands, right? Shoulder to shoulder. It must be shoulder to shoulder, no matter what. This has to be extended. It cannot be closed. It cannot be like this. You can't do this. You're not gonna win that battle. You're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna get cut. It has to be extended, right? Right here. Pulling down, shoulder to shoulder, pulling down. Why do we go both hands? Try to get that hand. Get it out, get it out. Good. All right, guys, so that pretty much concludes our 8-hour course of urban survival and self-defense tactics. Everybody did all kinds of stuff. We did striking,
we did ground fighting, we did knife defense, a little bit of everything, right? Everybody worked hard. I'm really proud of everyone. They did a phenomenal job today. And at the end of the day, it's all about what you give, what you're capable of doing, right? Because if you're a weakling and you're weak, then you're just harmless, right? If you choose not to be violent, but you're able to become violent, then you might be useful to somebody someday or to yourself. All right, guys, so thank you so much to First Phorm for this opportunity. And remember what I always say, make your mind unbreakable so that your body becomes unstoppable.